Hi there, I'm Melissa Mckinnon, your CEO and founder of Facial5, coming to you today to go over our top products. And if you're wondering what this is, you're going to hear about that in a second. So I'm going to start off with, the fact that we're Facial5, so we've got 5 steps to your best skin, and everything is numbered. So this is our ones. Our ones are all cleansers, and we have several cleansers, but this is really our top star. This is our rock star cleanser. It's our orchid cleanser, and it's got ginseng and green tea in it, so it smells kind of like a cup of tea, just a very light scent because we don't have like artificial fragrances in there. The fragrances are the natural fragrances of the green tea and the ginseng. It's an oxygenating cleanser, so it's great for people who are sensitive. In fact, I have a client who can only use this. I mean, outside of our orchid cleanser, she uses water on her face because everything burns. She's got an autoimmune disease and she's hypersensitive. She's got a very restrictive diet. But this doesn't bother her because it is a gentle, natural cleanser. And it's also great. Oxygen's great for inflammation, so it calms rosacea and things like that. But oxygen's also great because it kills the type of bacteria that's in a pimple. So this is just a great general cleanser that doesn't bother anyone. It's 6 ounces, but a little bit goes a long way because we use pharmaceutical grade ingredients, so it's very concentrated. And this, to me, lasts me about 6 months. So really good product. Love it. Next is one of our 2s. So we have several 2s, but our tropical enzyme peel is the top selling 2. So tropical enzyme peel, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So it's this beautiful orangey pink color. It's more pink than it looks on this camera, but it's a beautiful orange pink color. And it's a peel. And a lot of times people are scared of peels because they think of things like glycolic acid. Now, glycolic acid is great, like under a doctor's guidance or an esthetician's guidance, but you wouldn't want to be putting it on your face at home because if you do it wrong, it can burn you. This doesn't use acids. So the way it peels your skin is using enzymes. So it's got papaya and pineapple enzymes and citric acid. Citric acid is really a very gentle acid. It's vitamin C, so super gentle acid. But primarily it's the enzymes. And what they do is, like, our dead cells deteriorate like that from the outside in, and they bond together on the edges. And so it's kind of like, think of a brick wall. It's kind of like a brick wall, and the tropical enzyme peel kind of like goes in and eats away all the mortar so you can sweep the bricks away. So it has that immediate gratification. Like, literally, I take a tiny bit, like maybe pea-size amount, maybe a little bit bigger, maybe like 2 peas in a pod, like 2 peas, and I smooth it over my face. I usually end on my chin. By the time I get to my chin, this is starting to liquefy. So it goes from a jelly-like consistency to a water-like consistency. And then I can start rubbing it, and the dead cells literally just slough off. No burning, no redness, no itching, no pain. It does an amazing job without any discomfort, and people love this. It's also great on people's legs in the summer because, when we start to tan, you can kind of see all our little flaky skin on our legs. This will get that off. So it's an amazing product, top seller. When I do a presentation, I usually sell it to 5 out of 6 people. So that's how amazing it is. Now I'm going to talk about 2 of our 3s. So our 3s are our anti-aging, our serums. I'll tell you about our face serum. So this is one of our top selling face serums. This is our Tighten Up, because it does hyaluronic acid. I had a client one time who was very skeptical. She said, "Oh, I've tried hyaluronic acid. It never works." Well, it depends on the hyaluronic acid, what form of hyaluronic acid is in your product. So hyaluronic acid comes from within our body. So we produce it. We just produce less as we age. It draws moisture. It's kind of like Juvederm in the way, like, the injectable Juvederm. In the way because it draws 1,000 times its own weight and moisture. So for our bodies, the reason we produce it is it lubricates our joints. So it makes our joints like move and flow without like discomfort. And then for our skin, it draws moisture from the underlayers of the dermal matrix to the surface of our skin to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. Sounds amazing, right? But we produce less as we age. However, when we try to add it topically, the molecule of hyaluronic acid, the natural molecule, is too big to absorb topically. So a lot of companies have the wrong form of hyaluronic acid because it's cheaper, and they put that in their products and it doesn't do anything. It's just like a placebo effect. Now ours, we have the smaller form, the smaller molecular form of hyaluronic acid, so it can absorb. And then we also have a food grade driver called MSM to drive it into your cells. So you have an immediate response. Your skin is smoother, tighter, more like supple looking, and immediately, like for me, my like fine lines just go away. It's just a miracle product. I absolutely love this product. I use it daily. Then we have our quad peptide eye amazing serum. And that's what the picture is about right here. So this is a real client of mine, a real lady I met, a total stranger to me. I met her at a party, a presentation party. And I always tell the clients, pick your worst eye. Pick the eye you're most worried about. So she actually picked this eye, which looked worse. Looked worse than this eye. And look at that. It flattened it out. And I'm talking about one use, like within 3 minutes, completely altered her eye tissue. Like she was thinking about getting, she's about 60, 61, and she was thinking about getting surgery. And she was so happy to find this product because she didn't need surgery. So it's an immediate gratification product, radical results, and non-toxic. Like you can't go wrong. Then I have, this is our fours. So our fours are our moisturizers. This is our rejuvenation. And this is my favorite four. So this one competes with Creme de la Mer. Creme de la Mer is sold in high-end department stores like Nordstrom's and Bloomingdale's. Creme de la Mer has the red marine algae found in the Pacific Islands. And there's a special fermentation process to that really just invigorates that ingredient to reduce dryness by 70% in 4 weeks and fine lines and wrinkles by 30% in 4 weeks. Great clinical studies on that. The problem with La Mer is their 2-ounce jar sells for $300, and most people can afford that. And then secondly, they have 2 ingredients in there that are banned or restricted in other countries. So 2 toxins in it. So ours has no toxins. It has actually more good skin food than Creme de la Mer does. It has CoQ10 and hyaluronic acid, along with the red marine algae, which they're, together there, it just makes such a wonderful cohesive moisturizer that does radical results. People tell me that it feels like a primer. It's so smooth and delicious. Again, non-toxic, nothing wrong, and a fourth of the price of Creme de la Mer. Finally, last, Facial5, our 5th step is our sun damage blocker. And this is truly an amazing product. And why do we not mix our sunscreen with our moisturizer or with our makeup? Because when I met with scientists and dermatologists and consulted with them about sunscreen, I was told over and over and over again that you do not want to diminish the efficacy of sunscreen by mixing with something else, that it should be your last and final step and should absorb separately. So I don't want to tell somebody we're helping protect their skin when we're not. So that's why it's a separate step, but it is incredibly effective. I mean, I'm telling you, you won't have tan lines if you put this on. So amazing product. And that's our products. That's Facial5. We're paraben-free, toxin-free, carcinogen-free, cruelty-free, and everything is made in America. So thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.